Hello everyone, welcome to week 11. It's so good to be here with you again. So, for this week, we are going to review some phrases that we saw last week. For example, absolutely, totally agree, you are completely wrong. Those are going to help us to understand better our topic for this week. That is adverbs. What is an adverb? Okay, an adverb is a word that modifies or qualifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. How we can identify them? So, most of them had at the end ly. As you can see in the expressions that we saw last week, absolutely, it has at the end ly. Totally agree, totally has ly too at the end. And you are completely wrong, completely has ly at the end. So now we are going to see that adverbs have different types. So we are going to learn each category that it has. So let's begin. The first one is going to be the adverbs of manner. What is an adverb of manner? Okay, it is going to be an adverb or a word that is going to express or qualify how is an action developed. Los adverbios de modo nos ayudan a calificar cómo se realiza una acción. For example, I sleep quietly. Quietly is modifying sleep. En este caso, quietly modifica al verbo que es sleep. So, now we are going to see some examples of adverbs of manner. Number 1, I run quickly. Here, quickly is telling us how I develop the action. That is run, right? So, aquí quickly o rápidamente nos va a decir cómo estoy yo realizando la acción, de qué forma la realizo. Yo corro rápidamente. Number 2, I sing wonderfully. Wonderfully is telling us that I sing in that way. Wonderfully nos va a decir que yo canto maravillosamente. Number 3, she dances perfectly. The same, perfectly is going to tell us that she dances in a perfect way. My mom drives slowly, like a turtle. Drives, right? So, slowly is going to tell us that my mom drives like a turtle, right? Slowly, despacio o lentamente, es la forma en la que maneja mi mamá. Now, I'm going to give you a short list of adverbs of manner. Number 1, totally. 2, easily. 3, carefully. 4, gratefully. And number 5, badly. Now we are going to see the second category, that is adverbs of time. The adverbs of time tell us how often occurs something or when it happens. Los adverbios de tiempo nos indican cuándo ocurre algo o con qué frecuencia sucede. Now we are going to see some examples. Number 1, I go to the mall frequently. Here we have frequently as an adverb of time. It tells us how often is happening the action. En esta oración, frequently va a ser nuestro adverbio de tiempo. Nos indica ¿Con qué frecuencia realizamos esta acción? Go to the mall. Number 2. You always take a shower. So always is also telling us the frequency that we develop the action. Aquí en esta oración, tú siempre te bañas o tomas un baño. Siempre or always nos indica con qué frecuencia realizamos esta acción. Number 3. They come to visit us occasionally. Here, occasionally is our adverb of time. It is telling us the frequency that they come to visit us. Aquí en esta oración, occasionally es nuestro adverbio de tiempo. Nos dice cada cuánto nos visitan ellos. Now, our last category is adverbs of place. The adverbs of place tell us where occurs the action. Los adverbios de lugar nos dicen en dónde ocurre la acción. Let's see some examples. Number 1. I used to live over there. Over there is going to be my adverb of place. Yo solía vivir por ahí. Over there. Now, number 2. There is a supermarket nearby. Nearby is my adverb of place. Nearby o cerca es mi adverbio de lugar y me está diciendo que hay un supermercado cerca. Number 3. Could you please take that away from here? In this, away is my adverb of place. It is telling us that you have to move something away from this place. So, en esta pregunta, away es nuestro adverbio de lugar. Me está pidiendo que pongamos algo lejos de acá. And number 4. There are pharmacies everywhere. Everywhere is my adverb of place. Aquí, everywhere, es nuestro adverbio de lugar y nos está diciendo que hay muchas farmacias por acá. After learning about adverbs, we are going to practice. So let's do an exercise. Take a piece of paper and I'm going to give you some sentences and you're going to look out for the adverbs that better fit with each of them. So let's begin. Number 1. I watch TV. Which adverb can you use there? Okay, excellent. Number 2. I paint landscapes. Number 3. There are motorcycles. And number 4, I have breakfast. So, continue practicing at home. Don't forget to review and see you next class. Bye bye.